Yes, good morning. Yeah, this is just a recap. Today is Friday. It's almost at the end of the week. Yeah, we're just gonna recap on what has been happening on our dollar index and what has happened on futures, Btcusd, and also gold and silver. So starting off with the DXY, the dollar index, which measures the strength of the dollar and tracks the movement of also other assets instruments. So this is the index I use as my indicator just to show me the exact direction of other instruments. Yeah, so we've been seeing that the DXY has been pulling back within this weekly bullish range, and we yet to see price mitigating this area of demand, which is precise for me to take some long-term buys. So we could see that price has been delivered very nicely. As we could see, we continue to see the weekly bearish order flow still in play. Yes, so that means we're still bearish. When we go to daily, we could see daily as printing bearish break of structure to the downside, and this is the most recent order flow leg on daily that we have, right? Yes, so yesterday my drawn liquidity was reached on the DXY, and you could see the areas in the discounted prices. This is a refined area of demand which I spotted on weekly. Now this is refined on daily. I was hoping for price to definitely, let me say this, I'm hoping for price to draw towards this area of the daily demand ultimately. But before we draw towards the area of this daily demand, we have to do one thing. We have to understand the way price moves. Price, the way it moves in order flow. Yeah, and order flow, as remember, it comprises of swing points and the fair value gap. Yes, and price move in such a way, it moves from one side of the liquidity to the other. Understand? Now we are on a complex pullback. We already took out this external range liquidity. Now we have to aim for the internal range liquidity. So looking for internal range liquidity, we have to look for areas of premium. PDRs within premium, yeah. For example, we're having such a perfect fair value gap. This is a fair value gap I'm hoping price to return to. Yes, to retrace towards on the daily. I don't know when it's going when that's going to happen, but today the week is likely to close bullish because almost we've reached at the low of the week. Yes, so we're likely to close a little bit bullish, maybe around 30%. Yeah, even 50% is possible. Yeah, we can even close bullish around maybe 38% of the Fibonacci retracement level. So this is what I'm expecting today to happen. The DXY, I'm expecting a buy. The buy is because we have to retrace back to our area of context, which is daily. Yeah, area of context, which is daily. This all entire area, this daily CB or daily bearish fair value gap, is the area we're gonna be looking forward to frame more entries for more shorts during the coming week. So this is what I presume to happen. So this is the DXY. So since we are buying off, we are hoping to retrace towards our daily context area on the DXY. That means, yeah, we should also expect silver also to retrace. You understand? Silver, we actually bullish on silver, and we still have our area of context. So this is the area of context that I have on H4. Yes, so I'm expecting silver before silver reaches its draw on liquidity. I'm expecting it to pull back towards this area of fair value gap before continuing upside to meet the draw on liquidity. So the draw liquidity, that's the upper buy side liquidity that actually I indicated above 71 point something. So this is the drawn liquidity, but I'm pretty sure that this silver has potential to continue higher. As you could see, we've been printing the H4 order flow, bullish order flow. You can see how these bullish fair value gap chains have been being created. So price is still having enough momentum to continue up. So let's also talk about gold. Gold is almost targeting reaching our area of liquidity. So this is a buy side liquidity. When we go to 4 hour, I think we hoping to see this liquidity, maybe price takes out this area of liquidity and retracing back. So I don't think price is likely to come back to this bullish fair value gap. I don't think so. Yeah, because we see a lot of momentum happening. But even if maybe it happens to come back, then that will be good. Even if it happens to retrace back before they draw liquidity towards that buy side liquidity, that will be cool. But we still bullish on gold, just like silver. You could say we still bullish. So when we go to BTC, I'm waiting for my POI. Like we saw on weekly, monthly, we had 2 areas of context. We had this area of the bearish fair value gap on monthly, which is already run through, and now we left with this area of the order block on monthly. So this area, I made sure that I refine it towards the daily. Yeah, the daily, I had 2 areas of interest. Yeah, this one is which was already run through because it was the area within this inducement. Yeah, inducement it was already taken out because we had imbalances above. So this is the last PO I am waiting to see. So this is the area around, let me see, around 76,890. This is the area where I'm waiting to take some shots, yeah, on Bitcoin. Yes, long-term shots, unless maybe price invalidates through it and then takes out the monthly high. That's when I'll be changing the narrative. But I'll be waiting patiently to see that I start selling off Bitcoin around that price level. So when we talk about now US 30 or Nasdaq Standard & Poor's 500, yesterday on 4 hour, that's when actually I waited to see that I could get a bullish fair value gap so that I can take long entries, but price ultimately continued downwards. As you could see, it continued to print the bearish order flow legs. So for that, it gave me an option to continue selling it. Yeah, we're still in a complex pullback. As you could see, this is Nasdaq we're still bullish on higher time frame, as you could see. Yeah, when we talk about being bullish, you can see weekly was my context area, and we're still within our context area on weekly. It's the reason why I came back to the 4 hour to see, at least I wait for bullish options, bullish signals for buying, but I haven't got any. So the only signals that are occurring are still bearish. So I'm waiting for price to retrace towards this bearish fair value gap to see that I can continue selling off Nasdaq towards the discount price, because we have a order block on H4. I think we have a couple of order blocks, but this is the area I'm hoping for Nasdaq to retrace towards. You understand? Yeah, so basically I'm waiting for shorts around these fair value gap areas. So it's the same that applies to SP500. SP500 still I'm waiting for a pullback towards these areas of imbalance in premium so that I can take some, continue selling it. So this is what I had for today. Yeah, but it's a Friday, the week is almost closing up. So have a beautiful weekend, and I hope to see you next week. This is what I had for today. Thank you.